Kinetic News Daily. We are real, we are live, and we're here to bring you the truth of all the mainstream doesn't want you to know. Donald Trump just signed about 4 days ago, 5 days ago, signed a new Secure America Act. That's $70 billion law. It's not about border surge sign now, building up walls. It's not about that. The infrastructure of our country is, well, it's been invaded by not only one side but the other. Anyway, Trump's massive deportation engine is what we're going to talk about today. But right now, you can see the day since Donald Trump has signed the agreement with Iran. And it has been confirmed. Let's just cross our fingers and hope that we get through some of this. And in the meantime, the oil has dropped. Last I saw it, it was right around 80, below 85. Anyway, so that's good. And let's just hope that keeps going. Either way, like I said in the last show, that it's going to take a while to get things moving. But in the meantime, the border issue, as many others. We have a whole list of things that need addressed, but we can't do them all at once. We're not genies. But the big news on June 10th, it was Donald Trump bypassed a massive congressional stalemate, and that's what it's been with John Thune at the helm. That guy's got to go. He seriously has got to go. You might as well give him a blue jacket and tell him to move to the other side, because he's doing nothing to help the Republican Party at all. You can take that for however you want. The excuse game that he continually is just unbelievable. And not only that, it's a complete and utter lie. So Donald Trump had to bypass him with the Secure America Act. The money is locked in $70 billion in the total funding, strictly for border security, immigration enforcement through 2029. So it's funded already. The agency breakdown, 38 billion uh, supposedly is going directly to ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement. 26 billion is going directly to CBP, which is Customs and Border Protection, and 5 billion is set aside for contingency fund, emergency. That's always a good idea, like your savings account, backup account in case of emergencies. So you can't fault nothing on that one. The current data that's coming out, the administration, their latest DHS report states that the southwest border, our southwestern border, uh, apprehensions are down dramatically. I mean, we can basically call it nothing, but it's not nothing. But 15 consecutive months under 9,000 apprehensions a month, which 9,000 is a lot, but it's a whole lot less than was. Um, it's I would call it practically zero, especially since they're catching them all. That is an important issue. Uh, but because the physical border crossings have been slowed down, the funding is explicitly front loaded to fuel the massive interior enforcement. I mean, the grid inside us. The administration is actively using digital databases, driver's license, um, they took over the Department of Motor Vehicles in California, and I don't know what other states, but so they know where all the illegals live. They know who they are, and they got AI, so you can't hide from that, or they can't hide from that. And I don't know, man. I don't even know if DJT still has the paying them to self deport, but that would probably be a really good choice right now, I would suggest. And I live in California and I know many of them. And not all of them are bad people, but there are many bad people. And there's no way to separate the good from the bad from the ugly. There just is no way to do that. So, as heart wrenching and breaking as it is, I can't be against the deportation. It's about our country. And our country, especially in California, it has been totally decimated completely. It's been robbed blind. And it's been in control of one specific group, which is the same specific group that has caused all this tragedy and will be in the end responsible for a whole lot more tragedy, unfortunately, that is heading everybody's way because the governance of California is about to change. Now we know that California has their special ways of determining who wins and who loses in elections. And take that for whatever you will. Anyway, um, Spencer Pratt should be in the running for the mayor. And I'm not counting him out. I understand the whole odds thing, and I understand they've already written him off. I understand all that. But I still have, and hard as it is for me, I still have belief in people. I still have belief in them that there will come a time that enough is enough. We see it happening right now in Britain, and that is, healthy. It's good to see. It's unfortunate some of the and what it took to get there. But I mean, my God, it's just they keep I keep hearing this is the 21st century, and we're above all this stuff, and yeah, we're going backwards. Where we're going, and it's unfortunate. But I think that is not because a whole lot of bad people. It's just the good people need to stand, and they need to stand together as one. Or we're in the end. If we're not standing together as one, helping each other out, then we're going to end up one. None, because you'd be by yourself. And I know all about that, you know. And I very much worry for these big families and groups of people that are completely unaware of what's coming down, what's going down right now, what's playing out. So, this isn't about building a wall anymore, everybody. It's about structural funding and stability. For months, local communities have felt the strain, unvetted numbers, the municipal budgets have been robbed blind, housing, public safety, everything is just devastated. And it needs to be addressed. And the 70 billion that has been allocated to DHS and ICE and well, hopefully in the next 3 years it's going to help make a big difference. But we need to stick together, work together, and help each other out, everyone. And we need to get back to the rule of law and holding people accountable. All this criminal stuff that just continues to go on, all this fraud, and it all seems to be coming out of the Democrat Party. You know, if you don't like that, I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. Everywhere you look, even out of the people. Hell, the people who stole my identity and stuff, they are Democrats, not to mention illegals. But there's a lot of good people out there that I would very much like to help. I just don't know how because we're surrounded by so many bad people on both sides. It's be good days for things to the good people to stand up. That's what we need. All right, everybody. Hope you like, hope you subscribe, hope you got something out of this. Hope I didn't get too far or too far in or too far out. Hope you like, subscribe, follow, hit the like button, and leave some comments and tell us what you think. Anyway, jump over to PayHip and buy yourself a book. They're entertaining. Might get a laugh out of it, and you'll probably learn something you forgot or just didn't know. Thanks for joining us. Kinetic News Daily. Hope we see you next time. We're live, we're real, and now we are out.